Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's York. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. 1st and long now after the penalty. Handed off for a draw. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Pressure is coming. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Good job here by the defense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. 1st down and 10 now. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. And the Huskers look to keep this drive moving. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. 7th play of the drive coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here we go on 4th down. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, what a move. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but, man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who's carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Cornhuskers line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And that's another touchdown for the...
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Perkins. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to chuck it again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's got his man open downfield. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Short loss on the play. Sets up second and long from the 18. Catch made on the out route. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Here's the second down play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Huskers keep the football on the move. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. And they'll run it with the draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Time for one more play here in the quarter.
Get set, get set.
Keeping it on the ground here. Now the defense has him behind the line of tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crosses the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
He's brought down out at the 46. Offense getting set. Second down play here. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. The Cornhuskers are on the move here.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The 6th play of the drive coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's York. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Husker. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's York. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Cornhuskers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense brings him down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Ball carrier tackled there. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Nebraska. And this one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball, scores again. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They're going to run it here. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Gain of 1. Coming up. 4.
Excellent field position here for the offense.
Here we go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll feed the back again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Cornhuskers are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. This is the 6th play on the drive. Pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Huskers are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, it's a handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Second and long for this offense after the sack. There's the handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking for his back. Checks this down to the running back. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Ball handed off. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this...
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Play action here on first down. caught quickly. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The ball is caught. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Catch made on the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Has incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And off the deflection, it's caught. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They call the counter play here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from the...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Nebraska. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A quick throw out left, complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And they're able to get him down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
A handoff to the back. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And the Huskers churn out another first down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Interesting call here.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll work the clock here with their running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And there's the handoff. A change of direction. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Same tailback, another carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the deep. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the receivers got it. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Cornhuskers moving quickly down the field here. And here's the handoff. Powerful running here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus and put more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the...
On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Tries to get it to the running back. And the completion made. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Huskers are in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense cannot be stopped.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's caught downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Cornhuskers will have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. He makes the grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. They'll run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first. This will be the 9th play on the drive.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, when the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away.
Touchdown, Huskers. To stretch the lead around. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback still with the football. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. The Cornhuskers line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this team.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Eludes a tackle.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete with a very quick throw.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Here's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. crucial. Third down play coming up.
Cricket.
Can he make it to the marker? Jukes to get free. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And the Huskers with 1st and 10 here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Nebraska. And the route is on. That's another touchdown, a dream performance from this running back from the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field.
Green 25.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Perkins. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Huskers come to the line with 1st and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They finally corral him at the 1. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a... So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be... Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Here comes the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.